As a naturopathic doctor, I love herbal teas. And because I've been healing acne patients for so long, there are certain teas that I've really come to depend on to help my patients really clear their skin a lot faster. I'm going to share these teas with you in this video, but before I do that, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, and if you have any questions at all, pop them in the comments section below. I'm Dr. Stacy Shillington. I'm a naturopathic doctor, and I've been healing acne for over 14 years. And as I said earlier, herbal teas are a huge part of what I prescribe to my patients to help them on their clear skin journey. So I am going to share with you my top herbal teas that I prescribe to my patients, and I'm also going to teach you how to properly make an herbal tea, which may sound weird because you might be like, what? I just add hot water to herb. But there's a certain ratio and a certain amount of time that you need to let the tea steep. So we're going to get into that. But first, let's talk about the teas that I rely on to help my patients get clear skin and to help me keep my skin clear too, because I definitely have a really crazy history with acne. So let's get started. So the first tea, well, not the first tea in terms of importance, but one of the teas I really recommend often is roasted dandelion root. And I love the root, it's the root, not the leaf, because this tea helps the liver detoxify more efficiently. This is important because acne patients are notoriously poor detoxifiers, so we need a little bit of detoxification assistance. But remember, this tea is a diuretic, which means it releases water from the body. So after drinking a cup of dandelion root tea, you want to have a cup of water just to replenish lost fluids. Love this one. Okay, another tea that I really depend on and that actually gets addicting is nettle leaf tea. This tea is important because it is chock full of minerals. It helps rebuild the blood. It's known as a blood builder. It's very nutritious, and especially if you have a history of anemia, this is a really good tea to take. Again, it's a diuretic, so after a cup of nettle tea, be sure to have a glass of water. Another tea that I really love, and this is one of my personal favorites, I drink it really a lot, is chamomile tea. And I love this because it's very calming for the nervous system. So if you have acne and you tend to be a type A stressed out person like me, chamomile tea really helps relax the nervous system. And you have to be in a state of relaxation in order for your body to heal. So that's why I really super love chamomile tea. Another tea that I really love is spearmint. And spearmint tea is really important, especially if you have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. It blocks androgens, and androgens are the hormones that cause acne. I find this is particularly helpful if you break out during ovulation or if you have difficulty regulating your insulin levels. I really recommend spearmint tea in these cases. And usually about 2 cups of spearmint tea a day. That's a therapeutic dose. So this one's really good too. All right, and then these two I usually drink together. I, combine them and then add a drop of stevia, and it tastes like Kool-Aid. It's so delicious. Hibiscus and rose hip tea. These teas are very high in antioxidants, very high in vitamin C. They help the skin to heal and they help prevent breakouts. And they're also great for anti-aging. That's a little bonus. But rose hip and hibiscus, they're so delicious, so healing, and a total treat. And then we're getting to my personal favorite tea. It is holy basil tea. And as you can see, I have a big bag of it because I use it a lot. And holy basil, also known as tulsi, this is a tea that yogis used to drink before long periods of meditation because it's a very calming and relaxing tea, yet it doesn't make you go to sleep. So just think of being in a meditative state. That's kind of the effect this tea will give you. And on top of that, it's an androgen blocker, so it helps prevent breakouts. So love this tea. So I am going to show you quickly how to make a herbal tea properly. I'm going to do it using holy basil tea. Now, the ratio of water to tea is important. You want to do 1 cup of water to 1 teaspoon of herbs. Usually that means that if you have a tea bag, that tea bag contains 1 teaspoon of herb typically. So if you're going to do 2 cups of tea, you need 2 tea bags. And on top of that, you need to steep the tea for a longer period of time than you probably think, and it has to be covered. So I normally use my Bodum. I use a lot of loose teas, even though I've shown you bag teas, because those are very convenient. But I use a Bodum for a couple of reasons. So first of all, I'm going to make probably about 3 cups of tea in my Bodum. So I will take my holy basil tea right here, and I'm going to scoop 3 teaspoons of tea into my Bodum. Okay, I'm gonna do that. You can't see, I'm sorry, because I'm using a tripod and my camera is not really mobile, but just trust me. I'm doing 3 teaspoons of herb in my Bodum. There it is, right in there. And then following that, I am going to add 3 cups of water to this. Here's my hot boiling water. I just boiled it like about a minute ago. And I pour it into my Bodum, 3 cups. And then, now that I have the ratio right, you cover the tea for about 15 minutes. 15 minutes, you have to let the tea steep covered. Teas, medicinal teas are hot water extracts. And so in order to really get the most benefit and to extract the components of the tea that are medicinal and healing, you have to give the tea time to do this. So 15 minutes minimum. And then I will plunge it and drink it. And usually I will sip on this for quite a few hours. So hopefully that's been helpful. Hopefully this video will help you build your tea collection so that every single tea that you reach for is delicious and satisfying and healing for you. And remember, steep your tea for 15 minutes covered. All right, so I'm so excited and happy to be able to share this information with you. I give you so much love and positive healing energy on your clear skin journey. You do not have to live with acne. If you need guidance, I am here to help you. My 7-week clear skin program has helped thousands of women on their clear skin journey, and I invite you to join the waiting list now. You can also check out my free clear skin masterclass. I am here to help. If you need my assistance in any way, just pop a comment or question in the comments below. But have a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy your healing teas, and I will see you soon.